What's up, my friend? It's Keith Kelfis with the window cleaning blueprint. In this video, I'm gonna show you my window cleaning belt setup and why I use this. I'm gonna go through each part of it and explain it, tell you where I got it, why I like it. And I want to start out by telling you that I started my window cleaning business years ago, flat broke and desperate. And I got this cheap window cleaning belt from like Lowe's or something. And instead of having these cool pouches and compartments and stuff, there was just towels hanging through the loops and stuffed in the sides and falling around. It was very aggravating, but for some stupid reason, it didn't occur to me that I could literally just spend 100 or 120 bucks and get a super dope, epic, nice window cleaning belt set up. And it took me way too long to do that. That's why I'm making this video. So I called up my buddy Mike from Detroit Sponge. He's not paying me to say any of this stuff. But I'm like, dude, what do you got? I need something dope. So he sent me all this. Well, I went there too and I was checking it out and trying it all out. So they've got a website. I'll put it below. So this belt setup is sweet because it's got all the padding on it. And it's just super like heavy duty, yet it's got padding for your hips. And this belt is Unger Ergo tool belt. Unger Ergo tool belt. And then if you hang with me for a minute, see how it's got this huge pouch? The Unger Ergo Tech pouch. This thing is massive. But what's cool is it's got this divider in it. So like, if I have this up on the front, right, I can have clean towels, and then behind it are the towels that aren't so clean. I always have 3 sets. So my super dry, brand new clean towels, and behind it are the towels that I'm using. And then this pouch that goes on back, which is a Mormon pouch. It's a little bit smaller. It's got multiple compartments as well. And I don't really think you need both of these on the same tool belt. But I like having this in the back. They're like my slop towels. Like when a towel gets wet and you're done with it, you can just throw it behind you or wherever you choose. And then that's the towel that I might wring out or I might use to wipe something down or wipe a track on the floor or molding or something, or if I drip something that is not touching glass, right? And I put different types of towels. Look, these are some dirty towels. Blue Huck towels and microfiber towels. These should be thrown away. Whew. A little musty. But, you know, I'll do another video after this of the towels I use. I got some brand new towels too. I went threw away like 70% of all my old towels. Only kept the nice ones. I called up Mike again. I'm like, dude, send me some dope ass towels. And he sent me these towels. They're like the best towels I ever used. I never thought I would get so excited about it. This is not Tucker. This is a Pull-X bucket on a belt. It's pretty dope because it catches all the residual drip from your scrubber. This is an Ettore scrubber. My favorite scrubber is the Unger Monsoon. It's like a green and white. That's a good scrubber. I like that one. But this is just a blue one. And you put it in here and it catches all the drips so you don't drop any drips inside of residential homes very carefully. And you can also like push it against the thing, kind of push hard so any excess water or residual water comes off. And then you can carefully scrub the windows, put it back. I use Sorbo or Sorbo, Squeegees, whatever they call it, with the articulating head. This is a 16-inch squeegee right here. Squeegee channel. And I've always used these, and then I had some Ettore squeegees, and I think I like these ones the best. Also because it's plastic here, there's no metal on the edges, if you know what I mean. And I've got a 4-inch squeegee, a 6, 8, 12-inch squeegee, a 14, a 16, an 18, and a 22. Got all of them. And for inside of homes, the 12-inch squeegee is like the perfect size. 14. But I like this one. Now, if you're really good with a big ass squeegee, an 18 or a 22, I mean, preferably you should have all of them on your belt all the time. That's not what this is about, so you can get through jobs the fastest. Because think about this, if you got a big 22-inch squeegee, it's more on your shoulder, but if you've got a smaller squeegee, you're doing more movements and more reps, which is also hard on your shoulders. So that's why you gotta learn how to rotate and rest and not hyperextend your arm and be able to do things like Zen Master Yogi chi shit with the least amount of effort as possible. It's like some window cleaners be having repetitive motion injury. I know what that's like. But anyways, back to the belt. So I've got the belt here. For some reason, a window cleaning tool belt always gives me a little bit of anxiety because it's all like flopping around. And then when you've got it on you, especially when it's like a 100-degree day and it keeps falling down, you've got this thing, all this crap flopping around, it drives me nuts, dude. It's like, I feel like constrained. It's like a claustrophobic type of feeling. It's something you just gotta deal with. So, all right, let me put this back on. I'll put this on for you. All right. Alright, here it is. Oh, if you could see me. There you go, dog. Alright. This. See what I'm saying? And then let me rotate this. Pull this over. Now this is the from Detroit Sponge branded. This was where your soap condenser spray goes. Mine's over there, so I just use this, right? You could use anything. My buddy Anthony Heyman uses that like organic Myers brand soap and peels the label off so it looks like a professional little bottle. Where you can use like a Gatorade squirt bottle, but it's a Gatorade bottle and it looks a little cheesy, right? Unprofessional maybe. See? Now it's like a holster. So pull it out. You can either, you know, wet the window. I'm not telling you how to do this shit, I'm just showing you how, because you already know how to do it. I'm just showing you what I got on the towels here. Let me get wider on this camera. There you go. See? Towels. And then you got everything right here in front of you to work with. And then back here, you got the pouch where you can keep stuff. And then even back here, you can keep steel wool back here if you want. Or have another pouch even for steel wool. That seems to work for me. Let me know in the comments below what you use. Oh yeah, this is what I like. Forgot to say about this. You see this Mormon pouch? This thing is dope because I love this front pocket. Because I could take my phone. I'm one of those weird people who I don't like having my phone on me in a pocket at all, like for a long time because of the frequencies and all that shit. So if I do have a phone in my pocket, I keep it in the front and then I'll switch it a couple minutes later to here and I'll be moving it in different pockets, or I put it in my hand whenever I'm out mobile. If I'm in my truck, it's away from me so it's not sitting on one spot too long, or if I'm, you know. But I keep the phone right here when I'm on window cleaning jobs so it's off of my body and it stays there. It's dope. It's a great phone pocket because then you can like this and you don't have to fight to get it. It's just right there. And I like this pouch right here because I put shoe cover booties in here. Shoe covers. One thing I don't like about this Polex bucket on the belt, it's kind of annoying, is look at this. See? See, if you had any water in there, sometimes it goes like this and it's flopping, it's flopping, it's flopping all over the place in water. Like, I want to literally, like, I don't know, super glue some Velcro around this mug and then take it and then somehow tie it to my leg so it stays stationary, or have it, see how it's got double bolts right here? It would almost be better if it was one really good bolt, but it was on like a swivel with like washers. So therefore the centripetal force, it was like if the bottom had weight, like let's say the bottom of this was like a steel plate, something that weighed like half a pound at least. So therefore, no matter what you did, it always stayed stationary. But then the problem with that is I called up Mike from Detroit Sponge. I was explaining this to him. He's very smart. He knows exactly what I meant. But he says the downside of that, having a counterbalancer, is if you really start walking or moving, then the thing will start swinging like wild and then it'll really go all over the place. So that only seems to happen when I have a 22-inch squeegee in there and it becomes top heavy and then it starts going like this and just drives me nuts, dude. So I haven't gotten over that yet. I think that maybe if this were redesigned, so this whole section was down 4 more inches to lower the center of gravity. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, it works, right? If you can get your mind off of the technical stuff and the way it feels and just get into the zone, it's a really good belt setup. This right here kind of pisses me off too sometimes, how it's a little bit flimsy. But then again, it's just one of those things. There's not enough room. But I haven't tried out all the different options. I would like to see you post some videos below if you have a YouTube link of different belt setups that I can look at, we all can look at, and then come up with what's quote unquote the perfect belt setup, right? But yeah, dude, I love cleaning windows. I'm very passionate about it. I've had a love-hate relationship with cleaning windows, but all in all, I have a passion about it because I still think that it's like the dopest business ever. Where in the hell can you, for an investment of 50 bucks, get a scrubber, a squeegee, some dish soap, and a bucket, and literally go and make hundreds of dollars a day and even thousands of dollars a week? I mean, you can legit, if you know how to get into the right neighborhoods or the right homes and you get your system down, you could go clean somebody's windows for $1,500 in their big ass house and be in and out, and I don't know how long it takes you if you got a water fed pole, but I've done a $1,500 house in, what did we do it, like 5 hours once? It was insane. I literally couldn't even believe it. It blew my mind. Now, just like anything, when you try to grow it, there's all this overhead. But if you've got the muscle to do it, to be a 1 or a 2-man show, I mean, compared to going and working a job for 12, 13, 15 bucks an hour, I mean, that's not even that's a joke compared to what you can make cleaning windows. Like, you can legit go out and make 500 bucks a day cleaning windows every single day like nothing. I wrote a book called $500 a day cleaning windows, how to make 500 bucks a day cleaning windows, and like, somebody was ripping on me, $500 a day? You're setting your standards pretty low, Kelfis. Like, I was talking about, like, the book. I didn't write the book for you. I wrote the book for anybody just getting started. I wrote it for me because I was making less than $500 a week. So, it's pretty interesting business to me, and it's such an elusive business. It's a luxury service business is what it is. And it's so elusive because you have to be insane to actually believe you could charge somebody $400, $500 just to clean the windows in their residential house. If you'd have told me that was really happening on planet Earth, I'd have laughed at you. I wouldn't have believed in you, and then I would have gotten angry at you, and I would have detested you. And then when you go out and try it, when you're just getting your business started and nobody's hiring you for that and it's not happening for you, you start to get angry and think everybody's lying to you. These guys are liars on the internet. They said they made $1,000 cleaning windows or $800 in a day. They said they cleaned 4 houses at $300 a piece and did $1,200 in a day. I don't believe it. Even $400 or $500 in a day doesn't matter. It's way better than a job your first or second year. I remember how angry I was because I didn't believe it. So I was going, literally, I live in Michigan, and a couple cities down, there's this, one of the richest suburbs in the United States. It happens to be in Michigan, one of them, right? I was going and cleaning these entire mansions for $150 in and out on ladders, all by myself. And I got to the point where I got gutsy and I started raising my price to $199. I was literally leaving people's properties at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, cleaning their whole house inside and out all by myself for $199, $180, $140, anything. Leaving the property like this, and going home and going straight to bed. And then there's a saying, you gotta keep them how you got them. It's like when you raise your prices, then you start losing these customers because they weren't willing to pay more than that anyways. That's why they hired you, dumbass. You tell yourself the story in your head that that's all that you'll ever get because that's all that you ever got. You don't believe that you can get a 10. And what I mean is like a jackpot window cleaning job. You don't believe that you can actually charge $500 for a house like that. And you know, there aren't a lot of customers that are willing to pay that. But you gotta, I feel like I'm talking to myself here and I'm being a dead horse because it's just such a fascinating business to me. I think of all the loyal clients that I have and all the ones I've lost. I've had clients, I could think of one in particular, I cleaned their windows for like 5 years. And every single time I cleaned their windows, I left their house exhausted, tired, and pissed off, feeling ripped off. And because they've been my client for so long, and because they were loyal clients, I still drove my ass all the way out there and climbed all over their house and all over their roof and cleaned their windows for $229 for a $550 house. And the last time that customer ever called me, they wanted me to come out and clean all of their exterior windows only because they were now having a party this weekend. And they wanted me to drop everything and come out and do it. And I said, I have a $199 minimum. This was a few years ago, to do anything, right? I just can't. I can't. They never called me again. They were done with my ass. They were sick of it. You know why? You know why? Because Kelfus realized his worth. Because Kelfus got sick of being walked on. Kelfus wanted to have his own house too one day. Kelfus didn't need a mansion like they had. Kelfus just wanted to have a house and have his own garage one day. You mean you get to live in this nice big-ass mansion and have brand new BMWs in the driveway and have a $30,000 patio and a jacuzzi and send your kids to private schools and have a fucking grand piano and have all this amazing shit? But I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. We're of the same flesh and blood. But you're better than me. You're not better than me. That's why I don't drive all the way out to BFE to your house anymore to do it. And it's a good thing because you probably have hired the next guy who's getting his window cleaning business started, and it gave him an opportunity to get his foot in the door. But I just can't afford to do it anymore. And I do have a few clients that, even though I've raised my prices over the years more and more and more and more and more, they stick around because they get it and they understand. And then I start to scratch my head and I go, wait a second. Who's getting over on who? Have you been willing to pay this much all along? I don't know. I do care about my customers and clients. I care about the well-being of them and their homes. I'm a good man. But you know what? There's only so long that you can do stuff under market value for so cheap, to the point where you've been in the business several years and you don't even want to spend $120 on a new window cleaning belt, man. Screw that.